Well, good afternoon, everyone. Well, it's afternoon here anyway. It's Sunday afternoon. It's a rainy day. And I'm preparing your class for Tuesday. And this is one section of the class that I really have a passion for. And that is leadership. Whether you intend to be a leader or a follower, a lot of the principles that I learned in this chapter are going to be very instrumental and influential to many of your professional and even personal career futures. As I had shared with you, I have such a passion for leadership, I wrote 2 books about it, and essentially have developed characters which I'm allowing my readers to see through the eyes of the character after several weeks of training in leadership, and as a leader myself, have learned over the past several years. When you put it all together, the first thing about leadership is that it isn't a continuum toward an end. It's different than management. Management follows structure, rules, policies, procedures, and we all need that. There is no doubt we need structure in any organization, whether that organization be large or small, or whether it be autocratic or very facilitative. We know that overall, in order for that organization to survive, it really has to be into its people. The leadership is something that is going to be very key to the survival of the organization. So having said all that, leadership is not about policies and procedures. Leadership is about leading. And as common as that might sound to you, leading has to do with getting into the psyche of people and understanding a team. And most importantly, realizing that it's not about you. It's about the team, in which you are only one part of that team. In the past, there were several types of leaders. Through the centuries, there were several types of leaders. Some called themselves leaders, but in reality, they were dictators. Leaders show people how to do things. Leaders don't tell them to do things, they show them how to do things. But leaders give example. Managers dictate. Leaders are able to create a vision and share that vision, and other people understand that. Leaders look for feedback. They don't demand it. However you want to coin the phrase leader, you got to attach to it that as one of the things that Ken Strong and I talked about in our first book, Leadership is a Choice. It has to do with the horizon paradox, meaning that if you were in the bow of a ship and you kept looking out to the horizon, you could see it. You could see that line going across the ocean, but you would never reach the horizon. Every time you got a little bit closer, or you thought you did, the horizon pulled away from you. And the simple reason is that the earth is round. It's not flat. So every time you went towards something, you didn't stop where you saw the line. You didn't fall off the edge, because the edge continued to the next part, and the next part, and the next part. Leaders Leadership is a continuum of thoughts, words, and actions. It doesn't come to an end. It keeps listening, it keeps growing, it keeps nurturing, it keeps reaching out to understand. And the most difficult part of leadership is that when something goes wrong, you as the leader take the hit. When something goes right, you don't take the credit. The team does. That's really difficult to do because what that does is infringes on our personal egos, which we all need to be slapped on the back once in a while and someone say to us, "You did a great job. It was because of you we were successful." A leader will appreciate acknowledgement.